And then you also combine the minus 22 and the 46.
Yeah, we've gone over like terms before. Okay, so would it still say 13x
Yes.
squared?
No,
Okay.
13, because you're adding. It's like sorry, and I'll give you more. I just wanted to see. So this is really 5x plus 8x, which is 13x.
Okay.
It's like having 5 eggs and 8 eggs, 13 eggs total.
Okay.
Now the other numbers, minus 22 and 46, are you
Okay.
comfortable combining those?
Yeah, would that be 24?
Yeah. Okay, very good.
And then 180 minus 24
That's right. Tell me
Which-
what that results in.
is 180 24 equals, so can't do that, 7, 10, 6, 5. Okay, 156.
Very good. And then you're going to divide both sides by 13. So can you tell me the value of x?
X equals divided by 13 equals 12.
X equals 12. Good. Now, the mistake here is to think that you're done. X is not the angle measure. Like the question you can't see, but it says, what is the measure of each angle?
Okay. Oh, would you just subtract 46 by
Well, so yeah. So again, I'm trying to see what your comfort level is here, but you have to actually put 12 back in for X in both
Okay.
cases.
Okay. Okay, so let me do that real quick.
And you do the same thing
Five.
for the other angle measure there.
Um 12 plus 46. Okay.
So you're going to multiply.
So 5
before you
plus
s-
12 is 12, 24, 60,
No,
60 minus
Yep.
22.
That's right.
60 minus 22 is 44.
Try again.
Oh, 48.
Try again.
38.
38. There you go.
There we go. And then plus 46 equals 12 to the 1. What do you call it? 34, 142.
Okay. So do these add up to 180?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
And
Yes,
that's your check. I mean, your check is like, because they're a linear pair, also known as supplementary. Probably heard that in class. They add up to 180.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
So I know, so this is algebra on the right, and you're the kind of master student I think understands this, but did you have questions here about how to solve this, or
No, I'm just
okay,
tired today. So
you're tired today? Okay.
yeah, I'm a little bit slower.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll give you another problem just like it. See if we can get you motivated here to work on this. So again, the idea here is that you would know that this line on the bottom here, the red line, is a straight line. All lines are straight, but this one doesn't have any bend to it. So these two angles add up to 180. So the 2x plus 1 and the 3x minus 31, they both add up to 180. So go ahead and write your equation, which is just like we did before, 2x plus 1 plus 3x minus 31 equals 180. And I want you to solve for x.
So originally, I can't Remember, did we subtract?
You
No,
combine
no,
like
no, we
terms.
added, yeah, combine like terms.
Combine like terms, whatever they are.
So 5x plus 1 minus 31.
Okay, so I want you to work it all the way through. All the way through. Give me your final answer for x, please.
And then, so 6x minus 31 equals 180. 180 plus 31 equals 2. Okay. No. Yeah. 211 divided by 6 equals 6, 12, 18. 3 minus 18 equals. And then we've got 331. Huh. I've come to like not a number that can be divisible by 6.
Okay, so did you get 5x minus 30 equals 180?
No.
Well, so let's take a look at that. The how did Matthew come up with that? Like we talked about, you combine like terms. So the 2x and the 3x. 2x plus 3x is 5x.
Okay.
And then the next one, it's 1 and negative 31. So it's 1 minus 31.
Oh, I added the 1 to 5x.
So they're not like terms. That's like, potatoes and eggs. They're not the same.
Okay.
Even though you might say they look like each other, both round.
Okay. So now I'm going to work this out. 5x minus 30 equals 180. Okay, plus 30 equals 210. And then 210 divided by 5 equals 4 minus 20, carry down the 1. X equals 42? No.
Yeah.
Yes, 42.
Yes, 42. Very good. Okay, now, unfortunately, like you've done all that work and you feel really good about yourself, but that's not the answer because they want the angle measures. So you have to put 42 back in to each of these over here. Okay, and I'm challenging you because you're a good math student. So that's why I'm giving you these harder problems to work on.
Oh, I'm fine with it.
Okay, so I want you to give me the 2 angle measures. This is the start of the first one. I also want the second one here as well.
And then oh, never mind. Equals 5. Can't do that. 12. 9. 85 for 2x plus 1 and 95 for 3x minus 31.
Good. Now, do these add up to 180 is your next question here? And they do. You also want to put your degree symbol in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And that's really important here. So to summarize what we've done so far is that the 2 angles have to add up to 180. Okay, and there's actually a lot of things in geometry. There's kind of 2 hints I'll give you here for geometry. The first is that you generally set equal. You'll find that things you can set equal. And the second is that they add up to something. And that's what we've been doing today. We've been adding up to 180. Okay. So let me give you another problem here to look at. Let's see if you can solve it start to finish. Let me see if this is even fair. Yeah, this one's okay. Let's say this is 15x plus 75, and this is 6x. Okay, I want you to solve this start to finish, and then we'll
Okay.
move on to something else, but I just want the angle measures at the end. You can check the value of x with me if you need to, but I want you to get the angle measures at the end.
Does that say 175?
15x plus 75.
Okay. So five. Okay. 21. So so 15 times 5 is 60, I think. Yeah. Wait, no, 1534. No, that's 75
It is 75.
squared. And then 6 times 5 is 30. Oh, plus 75. I missed that one part. 14. Okay. And then, okay, so left 15x plus 75 equals 150, and 6x is 30
Yes.
degrees.
30 degrees. Now, very good. So you got it right, but let's talk about how you could have been a little more efficient. 6 times 5 is 30. So this is 30 degrees. And this other angle over here on the left is 180 minus 30 degrees.
Oh,
100. Okay, now that only works if you know your intermediate answer is correct. Okay, it's good to do what you did, but always look for a way to kind of shorten the process here. All right. Okay, so new type of problem for us to look at. Can you tell me what this is?
triangle.
Triangle. And if all the angles are the same, do you remember what the degree measure is in a
It's
triangle?
got to be 180.
Well, that's the sum. All the angles add up to 180. So if these are all x, x plus x plus x.
Oh, it's 60.
Yes, 3x equals 180, x equals 60. Do you remember the name that's given to the triangle with all the angles the same?
Uh, equilateral.
Exactly. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. So that's wonderful. Now, that's another thing, like we talked about, they add up to 180, right?
Mhm.
So you looked a little bit at parallel lines today, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just call this X and Y. There's a lot more here, but these are called same side. Can you agree? Can you see why they would be called same side angles?
Yes. Yes.
So same side angles add up to 180.
Okay.
So while it doesn't work for everything, got a lot of stuff in geometry, you can sit there and say, well, are they equal or do they add up to something? And in this case, they add up to something. So let's try a new problem here. Let's go two parallel lines. This is 14x plus 4 degrees. And this is 16x minus 4 degrees. What do these add up to?
So wouldn't they always be 90 because
Not necessarily. Because you're looking at it like 90 plus 90 equals 180, but so does 100 plus 80.
Oh.
So does 75 plus 105, right?
okay, yeah,
There's a
that
bunch
makes
of
sense.
combinations. So you got to be careful there. More than one way to get there.
That
The
makes
straightest
sense.
path between 2 points is a straight line, but you can also bend other ways to get there. So what I'm telling you to do here is I want you to add up these two equations and set it equal to 180.
Okay. +4 -4. And then equals 180. So 30, 16, okay. Does x equals 7? Yes, x equals 7. I got
X equals, so your answer is X equals 7.
yes.
Okay. How did you get that? Tell me what you did.
So I added 16 and 14, which is 30. And I figured +4 -4 is just 0.
Okay. So everything I've heard so far is correct. 30x equals 180.
And then 3 times 5 is 15. And then plus, oh, it's 6.
Yes.
Okay.
So
And
hang
now,
on a second. So here's what you did, which is really good. I asked you, I didn't tell you were wrong. I asked you how you came up with your answer. And as you started to talk me through it, you realized your mistake. You may find it's valuable to, and you don't necessarily want to talk out loud, but sort of like project how you would explain this to someone and see if you really have it down. Right. So that's just a tip suggestion here. So
got it.
when you find X, I want you to put it back into both equations or one of the equations and subtract from 180 to find the other value, please.
Okay. $88 and then 180 minus 88 equals. Okay, 16x -4 equals 92 and 14x +4 equals 88.
Very good. And notice they both add up to 180. Okay, which is there's lots of possibilities that add up to 180. Now, not everything adds up to 180, right?
Mhm.
What kind of an angle is this box representing?
Right angle. Or
And what is
90 degrees.
90 degrees? So if I, for example, and we are running a little short on time here, but if I were to say that, let me find actually a better example. Let's say this was 2x degrees and this was 3x minus 10 degrees. These don't add up to 180, they add up to 290. Okay. So you got to be careful here. Like, it's not like you're not a parrot, not everything, you don't just repeat. You got to look at the problem and decide, well, does it add up to 90 or 180 or something else? Maybe later on it'll add up to 360, but sometimes they add up to certain things.
Okay.
So 5x minus 10 equals 90. We're going to add 10 to both sides. 5x equals 100. Divide by 5, so x equals 20. But that's not the answer. Let's say if we really wants the angle measures, you've got to put those numbers back, that number back in for X in both of these. But again, you don't have to do it for both because choose the easier one. Like 2 times 20 is 40. And then the other angle is 90 minus 40, which is 50. So sometimes there's more than one way to get the right answer.
All right, got it.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us for tonight. I know it goes fast there with the